We're gonna start at purple, right? So put your camera at purple.
Yeah, buddy. You got it. You got it, homie G. Just you and me. Sexually. We are gonna be on Ohana. Now, I used to think this meant LE. I used to think that meant limited edition. Apparently, it means ladder edition. But I don't care what anyone says. I'm still calling it limited edition.
So, on the top, we have the purple Protoss Ragged Mime. I think that's it. Mime, Ragged Mime. And in the bottom, we have the red Protoss BCNCod. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Welcome, everybody. This is going to be the first game of the second official Team BCN.net Bronze Open House. We're going to start off on Ohana, a very, very popular two-player map. So these opponents are going to know exactly where they are, and this is going to be, I think this is going to be a pretty straight-up PvP.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see, probably see a one base as we expand. Maybe even just a one base all in from one of them.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see some kind of forge play, to be honest. Considering PvP can be pretty tricky depending on what the opponent's doing, and especially with these mirror matchups, a lot of times something a little tricky can go ahead and give the opponent a huge advantage.
Yeah, definitely. I would assume that these players would be very safe since it is just a best of one. Don't want to try anything that's a coin flip like a cannon rush or anything.
Yeah, it does look like we have the gateway and gas going down pretty darn standard. Do you think we're going to see a 4-game from one of these players?
Might be. This isn't a great 4-game map, but with bronze players, they don't really go by the map. It's just, okay, I know this build, but
right on.
This isn't a great 4-game map because sentries are really good. Force shield is off.
Now I do want to go ahead and metagame this a little bit. I do want to say that I have seen BCNCod, also known as Tron Wolves. I have seen his stream, and I don't honestly think I've seen him 4-gate more than a small handful of times. So I actually would be pretty darn surprised if BCNCod went ahead with a 4-gate, which could actually even a little vulnerable to that exact same strategy.
Definitely, but I'm sure I'm sure we'll see a standard 3-gate robo from at least one of these players, maybe both. Neither of them is opting to get that second gas though.
Yeah, these days PvP it's been pretty intense because that second gas is going down sooner and sooner. I'm not exactly sure why.
Gas for RaggedMime.
Yeah, RaggedMime taking that gas at around 19. It might have been just about 18. And it looks like he is going to go a greedy route, teching really hard into this robo. And I'll be really interested to see if he goes directly into Colossus after this. And that's going to leave a small window for BCNCod to go ahead and punish him for having a small gateway army.
But BCN is also going for robo on his own.
Heck, yeah. Yeah, BCN. It looks like he went a 2-gate robo, which is definitely safer, but he doesn't have to be safe at the moment because his opponent went a little greedier.
Went for that robo first, definitely.
So we do see no one is actually on the map scouting around for proxy pylons, and at the same time no opponents have actually placed proxy pylons around the map, and at the same time no one's gunning for these watchtowers. I'm really interested to see how both of these players react to what their opponent's doing once they get a quick view.
It actually looks like RaggedMime forgot his warp gates research now. Just now getting that to halfway as almost done.
Yeah, I think you're completely right on that.
That'll be a very big factor.
Yeah, that definitely will leave RaggedMime with a pretty large gateway count if Tron can go ahead and keep his warp-ins down and then put on some pressure. I'm very interested to see if who's going to expand first, and also who's going to be the aggressor in this game.
I would assume that Tron would start to be aggressive earlier. unless he goes for a quick expansion and just tries to defend. But
Now I think both players are playing really. I think both players are playing exactly the same in the sense that they're both being very passive and very defensive. We see almost the same gateway counts coming out for both players. We have a little pack of zealots, a sentry, and an immortal on Ragged Mines, and on BCNCods, and we're seeing almost the same. A little warping of stalkers are coming in, and we're seeing, we're seeing an observer coming out for BCNCod. So he put down, and we are seeing a nexus going down right now. So this could be this could be really risky for BCNCod as Ragged Mime is halfway down the map, just about to tap one of these towers.
definitely, we should see an immortal coming out soon from BCNCod, which will really help him if he decides to get that out. But this is gonna be a strong push. He needs. I would think he would need like at least one or more centuries to hold this off with just this.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Definitely needs to get him more down. Putting down a forge, maybe going for quick upgrades would really help.
I think by the time this attack happens on the ramp, BCNCod is going to have about four force fields to his disposal, and I think these are really going to decide. We're going to see, it looks like a three-gate robo pressure on this natural. I don't think Ragged Mime knows that the expansion is down, so I think that's why he's not pushing right this moment.
Oh, definitely. BCN actually spotted no nexus here and no units, so he's probably figuring just to be rushing them, does see the rushing them. Great shot. Fortune on them all, very smart.
Yeah, he does want those zealots to do absolutely no damage. However, I do think this immortal is going to go ahead and put in the work.
Yeah, definitely. He should have force field and popped those out, which is really helping trying to get those easy snipes out the way.
Now, looks like we are going to see a head-on-head, one-on-one engagement going down, and this immortal is putting in a lot of damage.
Focusing down that immortal's going to
excellent.
Great play by BCNCod. But another set of Drupa units coming in from the behind. Pincer attacking Ragged Mime. Needs to get that immortal out of the way.
Yeah, he actually is engaging this army one at a time, one section at a time, and I think Ragged Mime is actually going to have a pretty big disadvantage considering he split up his army. But he did have the tech advantage in his army. He did have those immortals that do so much crucial damage to a heavy stalker composition.
Exactly what. But BCNCod with this expansion now secure and +1 almost done is going to be in a great position, especially since Ragged Mime hasn't really touched it. So I would not be surprised to see it push out from BCN.
Now BCNCod has his observer. He got a pretty darn quick observer, and he has it right at the natural of his opponent, so he's going to see exactly when his opponent wants to go ahead and expand. And from now on, BCNCod knows that his opponent's on one base and nothing more.
Yeah, I would like to see that observer placement more towards the back of the expansion. Am I lagging? Yeah, that was me.
Just
My
whittle.
bad.
Just whittle. Ain't no thing, though.
But definitely behind these mineral patches could see the top ramp, which would be a very good placement for this. See what type of tech is coming out. And now see Ragged Mime adding on a 4th gate. This looks like he's going to go into major defensive mode, or might just go all in from here.
Yeah.
Actually working in a couple centuries, so
I would think.
Could be defensive. Go ahead.
I would think with the extra gateway, that means that he wants to go ahead and push on and just kind of all in with his gateway army, because he is so far behind with his expansion. But it does look like BCNCod is going to move out, either to take the towers or to put on some pressure. He does know no natural is down, so I'm not sure what he wants to do. If he really wants to try and break up this ramp, which is going to be really difficult with these 3 sentries, going to go ahead and just sit back and watch the show.
Yeah, definitely. The thing I don't like about BCNCod right now, he has this Robo Bay down, but he's not utilizing it. He's just getting the Colossus tag down. Really should have pumped out a few more Immortals. Would definitely help in this fight he's about to engage in, if he does.
Yeah, he is going to have...
He needs to be careful, because he can get a real quick force field off, and half those units are down. If BCNCod force field his ramp, he could be in a bad position.
Yeah, he could... Well, BCNCod, all these units are getting down the ramp, and this is going to be a one-on-one match. And BCNCod just has such a small army compared to his opponent.
Yes, definitely. This needs to be... No, that's bad engagement. If he would have force field those units off, maybe cut the Immortals off, very easy win.
Now we do see this probe with RaggedMime's composition, which makes me think he's going to go ahead and push for the win. Going to go ahead and plop those proxy pylons down pretty darn soon. And I think RaggedMime is going to depend on this next engagement. And do you think BCNCod is going to be able to scramble up enough units to go ahead and deter these Immortals, these Sentries,
I don't
these
know,
Stalkers?
man. There's a really strong push right now. And BCNCod actually adding on a lot of things right now, which he shouldn't be doing. This is GG, man. Has no money in the bank, just added on 3 gateways. Bad idea. Also getting extended thermal lance where not even going to get Colossus out. No, this is definitely over.
Unfortunately, BCNCod going the macro route here, but I do think he needed those money, a few little pack of sentries to go ahead and keep this army outside of his base.
Definitely, man. Just one force field on that ramp, it would have been easy hold, easy win. Got a couple of zealots and would have just backed out. It would have been great for him. And RaggedMime getting more ahead by putting down that expansion. But this is definitely over.
Unfortunately, BCNCod pushed out for the aggression, even though he didn't see it natural, and he just wanted to go ahead and put his presence out on the map. But he did get caught out of position, and his army did get taken out, and his opponent went ahead and pushed, and unfortunately BCNCod wasn't able to go ahead and regather a sizable army in time for this composition to go ahead and move across the map and put on the hurt.
Oh, exactly. It's just much rather just jack GG. What is going on here, why? Gotta wait. This is the thing about the bronze games, man. They don't know when to quit.
Don't worry, we're all here for fun.
Yeah. Okay, Mar's actually saying that his opponent didn't show, so he might have a easy path to next round.
And BCNCod is going to go ahead and give the GG. And that is going to be the first round. Unfortunately, BCNCod, also known as True Wolf, go ahead and check out his stream. I do believe his name is in chat, so go ahead and click on that and check out. You're going to go ahead and see he does stream quite a bit. And so I would definitely recommend his stream for anyone who wants to watch someone's journey in through the Bronze League to Silver.